Week.
Okay, we should be live here momentarily on the channel. Welcome everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic evening tonight. We are loading in for the Days of Thunder Xfinity series here from Daytona International Speedway for the Firecracker 250, otherwise known as the Daytona 250, whatever you want to call it. It's Daytona. And we're going to be going racing. Well, they're going to be going racing. We got a number of drivers lined up here and getting ready to go green, and as the green flag flies, we are going to see Dust Hunter on the front row, starting off from the pole position. Athletic Yeti in the number 8 on the outside lane. Going to be trying to build up some momentum, but that outside lane is definitely not the place to be. Ty Phil starting third and on that inside line. Going to get a massive benefit from being just on that inside lane. Looks like that outside lane, definitely not the place to be, especially with C.G. Smith. He was the second car on the outside lane, dropped almost all the way back now. Melt Dog, third car on the inside lane, has now moved all the way up to third place overall. The 89 of Best Shot was also in that outside lane, fell back. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the inside lane for the starting grid, are now 1, 2, 3, 4 in the race. Can we go 5 for 5? No, we cannot. So the 5th car in the inside lane is not running 5th. He's running 6th. But still, I think shows a massive advantage to your inside lane, especially on these restarts. Looks like that's Bam in the number 16 there trying to make it work. And we got somebody making a move to the outside. Looks like that was the 20 there of Melt Dog. I think he may have made some contact with the wall and possibly was a factor from the 21 maybe into the wall. But then he goes up there and taps it himself, falls in line behind the 16, and will continue to draft along. But yeah, right now though, it's really going to be a fun, kind of more of a waiting game up here at the front with all these Chevys. Because all these Chevys, I think, for the most part, are going to I want to be just kind of sitting up here and waiting to try and see if they can get a Chevy into victory lane, especially with fairly short stages. We got 12 drivers here looking for the checkered flag, and it's a short race, only 50 laps in total, and especially when you add in the stages. But here we go, man. Definitely an interesting one, though, to see all the very hefty amount of Chevys. Though, granted, that's pretty similar to real Xfinity Series racing. You got the 54 is a Toyota, the 20 is a Toyota, and I think the rest of the field is entirely Chevy. I'm just going to quickly scroll through the rest of them. Yes, the entire rest of the field is Chevrolet. So, yeah, you've got the front. You've got 2 Toyotas and 10 Chevrolets out here, so if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on the Chevrolets winning this thing, because, let's be honest, 10 versus 2 in direct just number odds, assuming that they were all evenly skilled and had an even chance to win this thing, which is kind of similar, which is kind of true with it being Daytona, and it is a fairly anyone can win type of track. Obviously the strength is in numbers as well, so the 10 already have a bit of help out as well there. Not to mention the front 6 have now separated themselves from the back 6, and they're now starting to pull away. And I'm sure they're in no hurry to see the back of the field catch back up to them. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Yeah, so in that second pack, you got both the Toyotas, the 20 and the 54. You got the 11 in there, you got the 6, and you've got the 89. It looks like maybe they're slowing down for a caution. I don't know if that is a game caution or if that is the end of a stage. No, stage 1 is 14 laps, so we're about halfway in the stage. Um, looked like they were slowing down, but it looks like that may have been just incidental. But there's also one car that's fallen off the back of even the second pack. So yeah, it definitely seems like a rough start for these guys here in the back. And for the most part, pretty much everybody's just trying to get in the line and pushing that line as far forward as they can to avoid having any extra trouble coming in. Okay, so yeah. So we got the 92 looking to the outside, though. He probably, I mean, as much as it's unfortunate, that will probably be a slightly wasted effort just because of the fact that nobody's really looking to shuffle it up right now at the front, and they're just looking to try and stay in line and run as fast as possible. So, yeah. So, yeah, as of right now, these guys are definitely not looking to mix it up at the front. They're just looking to try and get themselves to the end of this stage as incident-free as possible, though the 21 dies below the WL line there momentarily. So it looks like the 51 at Jupiter was the one car to kind of fall out of line and lose both drafts. So it looks like there might be even a little bit of lag off the 21 car as well, on top of just your everyday, just kind of Daytona drafting issues. But yeah, so far though, Dust Hunter, he's controlled this race from the front row the entire time, so. Okay. Yeah, so right now it's just kind of one of these things. Oh, we've had a car drop out of this draft and they're 3 wide, shoving each other in the wall behind. Guys. Oh, boy. Guys. Have you not realized yet that going 3 wide for like 5th is only gonna hurt you and cause you guys to start losing the draft? And so you're starting to string out your group here. Looks like the 16, I believe. Yeah, 16's the in the worst spot because he's lost the draft and has nobody remotely close to behind him. So yeah, so right now though, this front 4 now looks to be your group that very easily could try and challenge for this race lead when the end of this stage comes here in 14 laps. But again, it's not one of those things that just anybody could do very easily. And say it'll take a bit of a run, but I think the 8 and 9 may be looking for a move. So if those two can maybe work together on something, get moving to the outside lane together. There we go. There goes the 92. That's Keystone Guy to the outside. Again, I feel like you're making the move so early that you're kind of showing that you're interested in making the move, which is good, letting everybody in front of you know that, hey, if you guys go on the final lap, I'm willing to go with you. But if you end up getting side by side, you could end up dragging yourself back and losing the draft off of it. As we got 3 laps to go in the stage, I'd say you probably won't see a move made until about halfway down the back straightaway on the final lap. Because really, with a pack of this size, you really have to wait to the last moment, pretty much. Because you don't want the, you don't want an accident, you don't want to get the lead and then have it get taken back from you on the final lap. Although right now it doesn't look like these cars are really able to build up that big of runs regardless of how you're referring to them. So here we go. Yeah, it's just kind of the waiting game right now. Again, we've got 2 laps to go, and it's also the question mark of if they'll make it on fuel. I think that's going to be a big question mark, especially for the 39, who's been out front for the entirety of this stage. He's had 0 chances to save any fuel, but I believe we're coming to the white flag and should be good to make it back around to the checkered flag next time in the stage. Now, here's the question mark of, does somebody make a move here, and if so, where do they decide to make it? There we go, following through the corners. 8 car kind of looking to the high side, but staying mostly in line. Here we go, here comes the 9. 9 looking to the outside, trying to get a good camera angle, because preset camera angles at that point on the track get a little bad. But it looks like not going to be able to make a charge here. So off of turn 4, it's going to be the last chance. You got to make the move now if you want to make it. And it's going to be the 9 car is just going to follow to the stage win here. No, he's going to try to the outside. Not going to get there. 39 gets the stage 1 win. That is Dust Hunter 24. Massive congratulations to him on his stage 1 win. Ty Phil in the 9 comes home second. 3rd place is the Athletic Yeti here in the number 8 Chevrolet, and the 92 I believe comes home 4th. 5th was Melt Dog in that number 20 Toyota. Hoosier Jimmy in the number 6. CG Smith 24 in the I believe CG Smith is in the 54. Bam Cool in the 16. Viper, I believe, in the 11? Yeah, Viper in the 11. And Pro Factor in the 21 round out your top 10 finishers in that stage. So, congratulations to those guys on earning these stage points. And, of course, regular season finale, trying to earn those extra playoff points for that for the all-important playoffs. And Dust Hunter just picked up a few more of those. Now you got to be even more confident, though, that they can make it to the end of this stage without any fuel concerns. So here we go. Oh, and we got really best shot with an issue already. And they're 3 wide. Looks like, yeah, it's going to be a bit of an issue there. They're going to have to try pretty hard to make sure they don't lose the draft. Viper, you got to be in line better than that if you want to not lose the draft. The 92 trying to soldier on this outside. I mean, it's a valiant effort, but it's not going anywhere but backwards. Okay. Oh, uh-oh, whoa, the 92 went around, and yeah, that'll... actually, no, I think that'll only be a 1-car spin, so I don't think that'll bring out the caution. I think they'll take another 2 or more car wreck. But yeah, right now, though, this... Oh, no, there we go. Into the grass they go. But they keep it back. They get it back above on the black stuff before they got to the corner. It's like they're trying to make it easy almost on this front pack. Like sometimes it feels like it's just a little too easy on this front group. And looks like they are slowing it down for a yellow flag here. So I guess they deemed that there was more than just 1 or 2 cars involved in that little scrape up there. So Here we go. Yellow flag is out, and we're going to be seeing some pit stops here. Okay. So here we go. Rolling into the pace lap. This is going to be another interesting one. Who thinks that tires are really going to matter, especially with that short of a run that they did run during this last segment? Because so far, I have not seen very much evidence that the fresh tires will actually be worth it in the long run. Okay. Here we go. Looks like everybody kind of went on by. Anybody pit? Okay, it looks like, yeah, we did have some. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention, but it looks like the back half of the field all came and got tires, pretty much. Yeah, not a big difference there in the for the back half of the field. I think a lot of them were just trying to essentially get to the inside lane. Which honestly, that wouldn't be a bad strategy. Like if you could use it to get to the inside lane. Okay, here we go. So here we go, getting grouped up for that inside lane. Yeah. And here we go. It looks like everybody's kind of getting grouped up. You got the 39-9 on the front row. Then it looks like the 20 and the 60 rounding out your second row. So got a few new challengers there. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of the factor of a 12-lap stage here as we're going to be going green this time. Green flag is out, and that 39 is going to be looking to try and take this lead. He's going to get it pretty easily. Question is who's going to be able to filter into that inside line without much effort here. It looks like, yep, the 6 of Hoosier Jimmy has kind of gotten stuck up there on the outside lane. Got the 9 car has found his way to the inside line. The 20 has found his way all the way up to second here. Okay, so yeah, right now it looks like it's just kind of a continuing game of you've got 6 laps to go on the stage and everybody's going to be trying to wait it out until they feel they have no more time left to make a run at the stage. So for people further on and back here in the pack, it's going to be even more important for them to get a move on here and try and get to this lead spot. Now, one thing I probably would have done personally is I probably would have taken no fuel on that last stop just to try and keep the fuel load light. But yeah, right now though you got the 16 going backwards. Looked again like the 21's lag may have caused a little bit of a problem there in the pack. So yeah, just that internet connection not being super stable. It's important to have a stable connection when you're racing. It's also good to have people you know you can trust. Like right now, I'm not sure that I would be almost betting that this 20 would take any run he can get. Like if he sees a group making a move to the outside, he'll try and get in front of them. If for no other reason, then it might be his only shot to really get any real help for making a move here. But yeah, you got cars all over the back straightaway now after a big slide from a lot of the different guys. But yeah, so big slide, but everybody looks to be okay. Now, oh, here we go. The 20 going up to the outside, but he's not going to have any help, and that's the worst part. Is when you know you're outnumbered, and now you've lost your track position, so you don't even have the option to just kind of get in front of guys who maybe don't necessarily want to help you, but would have to if they want to keep themselves going forward. Okay. So yeah, right now though, these guys are definitely all over the place. But it looks like they're handling okay enough to at least get through these laps here in the stage without any further incidents. Again, I feel like it's just kind of a waiting game because I feel like you're going to have a wreck at some point. It's just a pass attempt. You got to pass at some point. And everybody's just waiting out their moment. And that moment for everybody is different. I mean, for some people, it's as soon as they get the first little bit of momentum. For others, it's the second chance. It's a chance they get where people are kind of peeking to the outside and you try and lead the charge. For others, it's wait until there's a line already making momentum out there and you just get on the back end of that and hope you can pass a car or two. But yeah, at the moment though, these guys are pretty much all content to just ride in line here as we wait for the finish of the stage, which is still a couple laps away. So it can't be too many. We got the 54 looking for the pass. Yeah, and he got no help, not even from his manufacturer companion. So let's see, how many laps we got left to go here? And it will be 2 laps to go on the stage. So 2 laps. And we'll know who, how this front pack is going. But yeah, right now though, it seems like track position is the entire race. Like, if you can get that inside line track position wise and keep it, you'll have this car to work with. Which honestly would have inspired me to make a pit stop here when I knew that we were coming to 3 or even to 2 to go. To essentially try and ensure that I can get right up there. Here we go though. It's 1 lap to go. We have guys already passing for the lead. So they decided to not wait as long for the pass this time. So right now you got 39 on the inside and the 9 car on the outside. He's starting to get the run off the corner. Not able to clear him though. The 39's got a solid push from his friends as well behind him. 2 Chevys and 2 Chevys and 2 Toyotas though on the inside lane. And yet that contact is pretty much guaranteed them that it's going to be tough for them to get up to him. And I believe that'll be the stage finish right there. Or is that just coming to 1 to go? But yeah, that was the stage finish. So Dust Hunter picks up his 2nd straight stage win. And then trying to see if I can figure out who else Yeah, who else finished that? So Yeti got third. Yeah, just trying to figure out where everybody balanced out. So yeah, it was Dust Hunter, Melt Dog, Athletic Yeti. So we actually had the Toyotas get up into second and fourth here on the finish of the stage, because you had Melt Dog second, third at Yeti, fourth CG Smith, and rounding out your top five was Hoosier Jimmy. And that's how they line up for the restart. You got two Toyotas on the outside. The rest of the field are all Chevrolets, though. And that inside line has been very crucial. And it looks like the 20 is not going to be able to at least get the lead of the inside lane. 54 finds a hole and gets down in it. Question is, will Melt Dog be able to do the same? Well, on the plus side for Melt Dog, this is the most competitive we've seen in an outside lane tonight on a restart. Problem is, it still isn't overly competitive for the outside lane. So yeah, right now everybody's just kind of trying to find a spot in line to wait for the finish of this race, because that's just kind of how Daytona is. Though the 8 car of Yeti got shuffled out of line. So he's going to be trying to maybe find a spot back on the inside lane, I'm sure. Yep, there we go. He found a friend in that number 9 car to let him in line, rather than continuing to let him free fall. So here we go. The 20 and the 6 making a move on the outside. Not sure if it's going to work out for them, but it's doing something, which is better than I can say for some of these guys. And it looks like the 6 did get the push. Wow. It's impressive that they actually managed to make a run around the outside that was able to actually clear for the lead. And now the 6 is just trying to control both lanes of traffic. The 20 also slides down in front of the 39. So now everybody's sliding down to the inside and trying to just get back in line. But that was exciting for the moment. We got our first on-track pass to the lead all day. First time Dust Hunter has yet to lead first time he's yet failed to lead a lap in this race. And now it looks like the 20 of Melt Dog will take command of this race. And maybe that'll lead to some Toyotas finding some competitiveness here. So obviously we've seen those Toyotas struggling to make their way through the pack, especially late in the stage, with very little help. But now that they're at the front of the field, both of them lined up 1 and 2, they can figure something out here. So, here we go. So, definitely going to be a question mark of what do these guys do, because I think these front 2 have a very good chance to control the entire rest of this race if they just manage their race well. So here we go. A bump draft, but it's not half as organized as that line of Chevys on the outside. And we have our second competitive on-track pass for the race lead, and it looks like it'll be the 9 of Typhil taking over the race lead here. 39 of Dust Hunter also helping him. 92 of Keystone Guy. And the 8 of Yeti all working pretty well together up there on the high side. But yeah, right now though, again, it just looks like that inside line has the preferred lane, which in all reality is kind of the biggest thing here. We are outside a fuel window, so that'll provide an interesting scope of challenge here. is going to be the fact that we're going to have to see a green flag pit stop at some point here if they continue to run this thing green flag. Okay, so yeah, oh, and looks like the 20's dropped back a few spots now. So you got your cream rising to the top now, but a few laps ago you definitely had some guys worried. And I thought that was a Chevy that took the lead, but I guess it was just Melt Dog losing control of his own car and falling back. Okay, man. So right now, though, these front guys are just... I'm assuming they'd be looking to just get in line right out to the pit stop, though. It looks like Keystone's not interested in that. And here we go. We got our first wave of pit stops, including... race leader at the time, C.G. Smith. So, 11 laps to go. A lot of guys coming to pit road. It makes sense, actually, why they would come to pit road here. Now, granted, if you can run faster laps, or at laps as fast on old tires while staying out, I would just stay out for a little bit longer. But if you know that you're losing time to the guys who just pit, then yeah, just come in, bite the bullet, get your 4 tires, your fuel, and see if you can keep up with them. At this point, though, I feel like the bed is made for a lot of these guys, because a lot of these guys, no. Okay, well, we got guys coming off pit road. We got the rest of the field still on pit, or on the racetrack, trying to just drive as fast as they can. And we got the 92 up to first place. Wow. 92 is shuffled to the front of the field. Okay, so yeah, right now though, this 92 of Keystone guy, he's looking to try and see what he can do in this regular season finale. I believe this is all. He's also announced that this will be his last season of league racing here on the Xbox One editions of the game, and he'll be moving most of his focus to iRacing starting next season. So this will be his last real chance at a championship, and he's doing a good job of trying to earn some extra playoff points for that. But as always, as we mentioned earlier, you're gonna end up having to come down pit road at some point. Question is when and how many laps after the pit stop do you need to get back up to speed to where you aren't going to be just getting blown by as they throw the checkered flag. Okay, so yeah, right now they got about 8 laps to go, and right now these guys there are drafting along as good as they can together, but these cars don't necessarily all have the advantage that the cars further back in line did. Yeah, when what was it, the 11? Oh! Looks like we might have had a lag spike from the field, but they all survived that somehow. I don't actually know how they survived that, but they did. We got 7 laps to go, and they got like 3 laps to go in the tanks, probably. Something like that. Okay, so here we go. Okay, man. See, right now it's just kind of a waiting game for pit road. Okay, man. Sorry guys if I'm a little bit absent-minded. I'm just a little tired tonight. But yeah, it looks like though you got most of the field having come in for green flag stops. I'd be looking to come in here very soon, or even just hoping for a very quick yellow. Here we go, 92 comes to pit road, along with, I believe, the 20 I saw also came in. The 9 is in. The 20 is in. Okay, man. Oh, uh-oh, looks like, did the yellow flag come out? No, it looks like they're still at full speed. But yeah, race leader is actually the 11. Yeah, so this is your race leader, currently working his way through some lap traffic. And here comes the 11 to pit road. He's got the advantage though until okay. So now I believe your race leader has a cycle back around. Actually, the Keystone in the 92 is your race leader has it cycled back around to him. So the 92 looking like he might be able to get it done. You got the 39 behind him though of Dust Hunter. So it's gonna be a two-car duel for this win. Looks like they were the only two that maybe took fuel only or even two tires on this final round. Yeah, so it was fuel only for this final round of stops for these two guys. But it looks like Keystone Guy's going to be coming off turn 4 with a lot of momentum and a very clear track ahead of him. So here we go, 3 laps to go, and we actually have a pass for second here. Meltdown is your... Oh, uh-oh. You have 39 on pit road. So Meltdog and the 9 car are your second place runners. So I think barring a blown tire, I think Keystone's probably got this one in the bag by a good margin. But he does have a very fast duo of experienced drivers coming up behind him in Meltdog and Typhil. Man. I am not awake yet. Didn't get enough of a nap in earlier this afternoon. 2 laps to go. Here we go. 2 to go, and yeah, Keystone is just unchallenged. Let's take a look at the battle for a second, at least. So yeah, found the 9. I'm gonna push him. I'm gonna push the 20 all the way to the white flag. Second we get the white flag, I'm gonna be looking to try and get around him ASAP. And just get around him as soon as possible to try and make him not a factor in my second place, because at this point they're both far enough back that the leader, as they take the white flag, is not going to be caught by them. Okay, here we go. Coming down the back straightaway. They're actually running him down quite a bit. I didn't even realize that, but Yeah, they are running him down. 3.5 seconds, though. Still the gap. I think Keystone will probably be able to get it, though. It's a lot like the Cars 2 or the original Cars finish. I mean, you got the slower car on old tires trying to just jump to the finish line. And it will be Keystone Guy picking up the win at Daytona. And it'll be Meltdog over Typhil for second and third. Fourth place will come in as the 11 of Viper. Fifth, CG Smith will round out your top 5. Sixth place was Athletic Yeti in the 8. Seventh was Bam Cool 88 in the 16. Hoosier Jimmy in the 6 got 8th. Ninth was Jupiter in the number 9 car, or in 9th place in the 51, and then the 21 of Pro Factor rounds out your top 10. Okay, so that was your rundown of the Daytona 250 here at Daytona for the night race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video, live stream, whatever you guys had to do with the rest of your night. For those of you guys that usually follow my channel, I'm actually going to be moving my myself over to Twitch for my second stream of tonight because I've got that. But and we got somebody joining in. What's up?
Glad you're not in there right now.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to. I was literally in the middle of signing off the stream and getting ready to head over for practice for the other league.
Yeah.
They upset that you had a fuel strategy that worked?
If you want to call it a fuel strategy.
What was it?
I just literally took half a can.
Yeah, that's a fuel strategy, taking a splash and go.
Yeah, but I knew I can make it, though. I told them, run 2 more laps and we can make it. Well, they all heard lap 44. I said lap 46. They all put in lap 44.
Okay.
And CG's going after everybody. CG's going after everybody right now because he's pissed that he didn't win.
I mean, Dust Hunter, it really seemed like it was a track position race through and through.
I was probably the most aggressive driver.
Oh, yeah, you were the one most willing to make a move because everybody else was just waiting because they knew, I'll just wait till last lap of the race and then I'll make my move.
By the way, that's 4 wins in Days of Thunder.
Yep.
I'm not going to be here Friday, obviously.
Yeah, because you've got something a little more important to be doing.
Obvious. I do?
I think so. Did you get my stickers in yet?
I don't
know. Did you get the other stickers in from my...
No, I'm waiting for the ring with the pack stickers. I'm waiting for Sticker Mule. They said they're behind on my order.
Well,
I have 8 different stickers coming from my car, and they're behind on my order.
I'll be sending you a DM.
I'm really getting aggravated.
Well, I'll send you a DM after the race, but I'm gonna sign off the stream here.
Alright.
Okay, so after that kind of unexpected post-race interview from our race winner, Keystone Guy, we are going to be signing off here, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like on the stream. And, of course, follow me over to twitch.tv/Ryan Dyer Gaming if you guys want to catch up on my race for tonight. My other race for tonight in the Cybertruck series. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video, live stream, or whatever you guys had to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody. Goodbye!